This is the town, or maybe village is the better word, of Briatico, and what I want to show you now is what camper van living is all about. Today I got up at 6 o'clock. This is my environment, this is where I'm staying. It's now 3, so I got in, I'd like to pretend I got in 9 hours work, but I didn't. Let's say I got in 6 hours work. And there's my van. That's where I'm living, and see my views. So, isn't that outstanding? Wonderful views. I've got this like castle, it's not really a castle, tower sort of thing, maybe it was once part of a castle, which is in part of the port, which is down there. I don't know anything about the history of it, but it somewhat reminds me of the famous 5 books by Enid Blyton, which he started writing from about 1942, which he wrote for about 20 odd years or so. And in these books there was the 4 children, or 3 children if I remember rightly, who went on holiday, and they met up with the 4th one there, and they had adventures on a treasure island, and there was an abandoned castle called Kirin Castle. I can't really quite remember too much about it because it's been 30 years since I read it. 35 years plus since I read it, so I can't quite recall what exactly happens, but it did remember it very, very much. By the way, it says 4 children and 1 dog in the famous 5, just in case you're wondering what the was. So that's where I'm staying. They're my views. I think this is really, it's quite outstanding, and there's a beach down there as well, which is really nice, and the beach sort of goes along the shoreline there. You can see a bit of beach, and then there's a bit of pebbles, and then they've got a sandy beach down there. And beyond that is the town of Vibo Marina, and if we come across the coast down here, we've got Pizzo down there as well, which it's not really coming up too clearly now, but it is down there. I'm taking away from it, so I drove down there. And looking around the Gulf here, this wonderful sea colour. Today, you know, it's the 14th of December 2012, and look how wonderful it is. I'm wearing a t-shirt, and I'm on my bicycle, which you can see there. And we've got these mountains in the distance. You can see snow on the mountain tops, and I've forgotten the name of that mountain. I'll remember, I'll write it down. And if we come round here, if there wasn't such a bump in the land, we'll be able to see the volcano Stromboli, but I'll be showing that in other films I'll do later. When I came here, I put my car at the side of the road. There's a bit of patch of land, and I thought, oh, that's a good place to put my car. But then I saw the place down there, and oh, that's really nice. There's other parking spaces further down as well. You're not allowed to park campers on the road, although you can see how busy it is now, but I suspect in the summer it gets really busy down here, I imagine, I don't know. And so that's probably the reason they don't want campers down there in parking by the side of the road. It's probably full of cars parked by the side of the road though. There's a bit of parking space further down, and the road sort of goes around, and I looked at the property down there as well, so we want to buy something somewhere. If the weather were like this all the time, it'd be okay, but the last 10 days or so hasn't been too good, so that sort of put me off getting property here. Anyway, good. I'm off. Let's see what else I can find.